Hey, what is up, Questers? Today we've got some crazy Oculus Quest accessories that'll help you take your VR game to the next level in some crazy ways. Let's check it out right now. The first crazy accessory is the Tyco-Tech Pro VR Golf Club. If, like me, you enjoy jumping in and playing some golf, whether it's mini golf in Walkabout Mini Golf, Top Golf with Pro Putt, or maybe the new game Golf 5 eClub, there are quite a few very fun golf games on the Quest platform, and this accessory will work with pretty much all of them. Now, some of these games actually have presets for this specific club. Some of them don't, but most of them will work regardless. And those that don't, I know, are being worked on to get a preset so it works perfectly. The Pro VR Golf Club is $39.99 on the Tyco-Tech Etsy store, but it does have free shipping, and it does use a real golf club grip with a metal core, so it makes it very realistically weighted. On top of that, I really like how the controller connects to the attachment. It's extremely secure, using a loop at the top for you to slide the ring into, and a Velcro system that'll secure it extremely tightly. I've swung this sucker very, very hardly for quite a while. I've had it for a little bit, and it's never had an issue. In fact, it's never even loosened up, so I wouldn't worry about your controller flying off. It can be either left or right-handed, and you can choose different colors for the attachment. Ty even throws in a velvet lanyard extension so you can wear your lanyard with this attachment as well. It's actually pretty high quality. The only thing I would recommend is you make sure there's plenty of space around you, because it does extend the length of your club, and you're liable to smack someone or something if you're not careful. On top of that, this club really makes these golf games come alive. It really feels like you're actually golfing. It's fun to play with one controller. It works pretty well, but if you want that real golf experience, I highly, highly recommend checking out this club attachment at the link in the description. The next crazy accessory is by HelloReal, and it's the Snow Fox Pro for the Quest 2. This is a weighted slide lock gun system for your Quest. It actually works a lot better than I expected it to, and I'm going to use it for the new Space Pirate Trainer DX update with the Arena mode. I also tested out this game in the new demo for Grapple Tournament that's on App Lab, which I'll put a link to in the description, and it works really well for that as well. One big thing about this attachment that works better than any of the other ones I've used is the fact that it uses a slide locking mechanism to keep the controller in place, which is extremely easy to put on and extremely easy to add weight to. The Pro version, which is a little more expensive than the regular Snow Fox V2, adds the ability to put coins in the barrel to add additional weight to the attachment. This allows for not only the weighted experience that the gun attachment gives you, but also for additional weight if you want an even more realistic attachment. The slide lock locks into place very tightly, but not so tightly that it's hard to get off, and it works very, very well. It gives plenty of room for the fingers underneath of the slide to push all the buttons, including the thumbstick. On top of that, it comes with actual triggers, 2 different trigger options that you can add to the attachment, and it really feels better than pushing on the trigger on the Quest 2 controller. Having that little attachment makes a big difference and makes you feel like you're actually firing something with the more realistic trigger. It also comes in a variety of different colors. Also, I should state to be extremely careful with something like this. Don't go flashing this in your front window. Have some common sense. Overall, this is the best gun attachment that I've used for a pistol grip for the Quest, bar none. It's a little bit expensive, especially if you want to buy both, a little over $100 for the pair, but at the same time, it feels really good. By the way, I did pay cash for this. They didn't send me this just so I'd say good things about it. I think it's worth spending the money on, and it works extremely well. The next crazy accessory is something that can combat lens fogging, and that is the Bobo VR F2. The F2 is a facial interface system that comes with a fan that actually allows air to circulate inside of the headset in front of your face where the lenses are. Now, it's not 100% perfect. You're still going to get a little bit of fogging depending on the temperature of your skin and the temperature of your room and a whole bunch of different other factors, but I have found it works way better than not having anything. In fact, most of the time it actually takes any fogging away and I haven't had to worry about it. It comes with a facial interface piece, much like the VR cover, with a Velcro attached facial cover and the fan unit. The fan unit actually has two different settings. The lowest setting is pretty much inaudible unless you've got extremely good hearing. You're probably not going to hear when it's running. The higher setting's a little bit louder. Still not bad, especially if you're playing games. You won't be able to hear it, but it is slightly louder, but it does give a better airflow if you need that. It attaches onto the headset just like the VR cover, and then the fan clips to the top. One thing I will say about this, although I really like the fan itself, I really don't like the facial interface part. Don't get me wrong, the attachment works fine. It's the feeling of that cover against my face. It kind of felt hard and uncomfortable. So what I ended up doing is actually using the VR cover facial interface and mixing that along with the Bobo F2. It's a little more expensive of an option, but it's definitely more comfortable. Some people might find the Bobo VR F2 facial interface okay. Personally, for me, it was just a little bit hard and it just wasn't as comfortable, so I swapped it out for one of the VR cover ones. Overall, though, if you suffer from a lot of lens fogging, especially if you're doing workouts and heavy-duty activities inside of VR, this could be an option for you to stop that fogging. I've done quite a bit of strenuous stuff just to test it, and overall, it works very well. The last VR accessory happens to be another one from Tyco Tech on Etsy, and that is the pretty insane Real VR Fishing Reel Adapter. Now, this actually allows you to put your Quest controllers into an adapter and use it like an actual reel. The attachment actually comes in two different versions. You can get it for Quest 1 or Quest 2. You can get the reel only, or you can get the reel with the extension. I personally have the reel with the extension, and I think the extension works really well. For an extra $5, I think it's nice to actually have that extension, but it feels very unique in virtual reality to have a system like this, where you can cast and reel with the actual feeling of something spinning. I was very surprised at how well it actually worked. And it's actually had a couple of updates since I actually got this, so it actually functions better. Honestly, this is another thing that no one would ever think about, but it adds so much more realism to the game, and it just feels really cool to cast a line with an actual rod and reel it in and make it feel like you're actually fishing even more than it already does. There you go, there are some crazy Quest accessories. Out of all of these, which one would you use the most or consider picking up? Let me know down in the comments, and if there's other crazy accessories, put those down in the comments as well so other people can find them too. If you want to get the most out of your Quest and your Quest 2, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon for notifications. And you can check out even more of my videos right over there. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and happy questing.